Hello everyone and welcome back to Sumeru. Today's the day, once again. I feel like I've been saying that a lot recently, but you know what? Why not keep this momentum going? Today's the day that we head to Nahida's story quest. Now really quick, this is talking to me. Why? Ooh la la. Well, thank you very much. That would be why. Great. So, with that all collected, you can see we're, oh my god, there it is, our first Fontaine quest. Not today. We are doing Nahida's second story quest. Oh, but we unlocked Kaya's, I see. Just unlock this really quick. Claim a key, great. I guess that makes sense, it only unlocks now, because if you haven't read his character stories, you won't know that he's from Kanuya, so it would only unlock after you talk to Dane. Oh my god, okay. I'm so excited! I am fully expecting a world boss. Kind of poor timing for me, because I've already done my world bosses for the week. But I suppose that I should be able to collect the drop still, it'll just not have the discount. If I understand correctly. I've never gone over my expected 3 per week. See what it says? It says, go to the entrance of Sumeru City, that's where we are. One day you and Paimon run into an old friend at Sumeru City gates. Where lies the path home? I wonder if it'll be an old friend that we haven't met yet. Like somebody from an event or something. Or if it's Nahida!
Hey! Isn't that Nahida?
I wasn't expecting it to actually be her. Just walking out and about.
Nahida! Paimon didn't think we'd run into you here!
Hi, Nahida!
Oh, hey there! It's been a while, hasn't it? What have you two been up to?
Same old. Adventuring and stuff. Helping all kinds of people. The usual. Mining, fishing, genius invocation TCG, catching crystal flies. I'll just say same old.
Seems like you've been enjoying yourselves.
How about you? You're out and walking around. How's your freedom?
How about you? What are you up to now? I'm just looking out for some leads while getting some fresh air.
Some leads? Like, on our overarching questions? This is such a gorgeous shot. The orange and the yellows and the greens? Wow.
I noticed that I have some blurry memories after saving Ermin's soul.
Oh my god, wait. She actually noticed?
I almost feel like there's still something extremely important I need to do. But I can't remember what it is.
Something important to do. Huh.
What is that?
It's probably the effects of Ermin's soul.
Don't worry, we'll help you remember.
Feel free to fill us in. Maybe I can help.
Thank you so much. Since you're willing to help, I have something I'd like to show you.
You always show us such cool things, Nahida. What is it? Another memory box? Oh, whoa! A seed? Baby Nahida?
Ooh,
Crystal?
It's beautiful. It looks like it's filled with some kind of power.
It looks very cool.
I found it in the sanctuary of Suristana, but I have no recollection of it whatsoever. It's filled with pure elemental power that is quite similar to mine, but yet it's also a little different.
Could it possibly be Ruka Devata's memories? Stands the memories of the forbidden knowledge. Smuggled past Ermin's the same way that Nahida hid Wanderers?
It's very likely that it's connected to my foggy memory, but I can't figure out what it is.
It's most likely something that Greater Lord Ruka Devata left behind. But what's with her foggy memory?
Traveler, do you have any ideas?
I don't know, but it's very concerning.
You know, Nahida, we just happen to be going on an adventure right now. If we find anything, we'll be sure to let you know right away.
What adventure are we doing?
Thanks, you two. I didn't mean to trouble you again.
It is no trouble, and also feel free to trouble us as many times as you need.
Don't mention it. Besides, it seems you've got a lot on your mind, and we'd like to help.
What's up with this guy? Oh, is it a message from the forest? Mama?
Hey, get out! You shouldn't be around here!
Don't speak so meanly to a fungus. You need help?
I'm sorry, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Fungi don't usually come near this place. Last warning! Get out before I kick you out, you hear?
Hang on. I think it's trying to tell us something.
It's the most intelligent I've ever heard a fungus sound. What is it saying?
But Great Dendro Archon, it's a monster!
Yeah, well, it still has a heart, I believe.
Please, don't worry.
Seems quite frantic.
I think I understand.
What's it saying?
Seems that it wants us to follow it.
Okay, that's pretty straightforward.
You can understand it?
Even though different creatures have varying habits and ways of communicating, the emotions we experience are all the same. I can feel its anxiety and fear. It's in dire need of our help.
Now I'm curious.
Well, fungi are kinda cute, but...
Could be troubling it so much. It wouldn't hurt to take a look.
That's true. Okay, let's go take a look.
All right, lead the way, little fungus.
Wow. You
Although
befriended
they
a
all
little
look about
guy.
the same, some fungi
Hello.
are friendly, while others are super aggressive and attack anyone they see.
Hi, buddy. I'll fly with you.
It can't be helped. Perhaps in their eyes, humans are like fierce monsters as well.
Fair point.
After all, they can't distinguish which human behaviors are hostile or not, and it'd already be too late for them once humans have drawn their weapons. Hence why they tend to strike first, rather than waiting.
Oh
That's
no.
not too different from how humans think sometimes.
That's
There
what
is
I meant
sickness
by
in the
shared
forest, maybe?
emotions.
Looks like there might be a sickness in the forest. Now, before we start talking to them, really quick, hopefully they don't pull me in. What do you got? You need a chance? Great. I want to talk really briefly about my expectations for this quest. I haven't really put a whole lot of thought into it, into what might be unveiled in this quest. But usually, the second Archon quest introduces something that is very relevant to the next region, I believe. I feel like that was something we were talking about a while back. Because, so for instance, Zhongli's introduced erosion. And then A was all about, I have this immortal puppet to resist erosion. And then in a second Archon quest, what's that we learned about? I remember we learned about the tree, we learned about, you know, Ishtaroth was there, which was wild. I guess, what does that correspond to in Hita's region? I felt like there was a really strong connection. I'm forgetting what it was. I mean, obviously there's another important tree here, but there was something. Maybe memories. Memories were very involved in a story quest. So anyways, that's just something I've had on my mind as soon as we started. I want to keep track of anything that could possibly be relevant to Fontaine as we do this. Aww.
It appears it was in a hurry because of this unconscious fungus.
Seems like they might be family.
They are so cute.
So maybe this fungus wanted to bring Nahida here to help its family member.
Probably. Although fungi are simple creatures, they're very sensitive to elemental power.
Okay, an elemental power disorder? Something to do with the ley lines, maybe?
Maybe it noticed me on my way back and thought I'd be able to help. I'll take a look. I should be able to help if it's just a common illness.
Aw. Oh, it's not, is it?
What is it, Nahida?
Strange. Very strange.
What is it? Is its mind completely gone?
This fungus didn't develop from a spore. It's an elemental life form.
Okay.
Huh? An elemental life form?
Like a slime or a crystal fly.
Yes. Although the fungi you normally see are capable of using elemental powers, they're merely borrowing elemental power from nature around them. As for this fungus, it has elemental power flowing through it.
Ooh.
Definitely not anything like your typical fungus.
Wow, nice call, Vega. So you're saying it only looks like a fungus?
Exactly. This is very interesting. I've never seen anything like it.
So we have an imposter. Well, I don't know. It's with its family. Its family seems to care for it, so I don't know if we should say imposter. But it's some other form of life that is mimicking a fungus for some reason. Oh god, it makes me think of whopper flowers.
So this is a first even for Nahida.
But that's not all. There's a large void within its elemental power.
We just saw that it was dendro-based, so it lost some power or some power was taken from it. Connection to Ruktivata, maybe?
The void is stopping the elemental power from flowing normally, which must be why it fainted.
Oh dear.
So do you think it'll wake up if we can fill the void?
Yes, and I just so happen to be good at this sort of thing. I'll see what I can do right away.
Good luck. The power of the Dendro Archon compels you. Boy. Oh, yay! Good morning! Please don't attack anybody. Oh my god, they've got little feet! Oh, they're so happy!
My power was compatible. Looks like everything is fine now.
So, what caused that void? What was in it originally?
Lord of Dendro.
Oh my god.
Is it really the Lord of Dendro?
I mean, my thought is either something attacked it and, like, ate part of its power, or something pulled the power away from it, like, from a long distance. Like, whatever the source of that power was, drew it back.
Oh, I can't believe the Lord of Dendro saved me. Thank you, as well as the stranger and creature next to you.
Oh, you're quite polite.
Ah! It can talk?
Of course, it's an elemental being of Dendro. You know, the element of wisdom.
Oh, I didn't expect such a strange creature to make a sound like that. Seems I'm just as shocked as you are.
Touche.
What? Of course Paimon can talk. Paimon isn't a strange creature. Paimon's just... Paimon!
Hey, Paimon, can I ask you a question? What is a Paimon?
Hello,
Like,
Paimon.
what?
I am not yet able to evaluate an organism's intelligence from its appearance. I will only know you are able to speak once you have spoken.
So does that mean that you are a rather new being?
Oh, well, no need to take it seriously. It's no big deal.
You've made a friend,
Does
Paimon.
Paimon really look so dumb that people might think Paimon doesn't know how to talk?
There's no need to start worrying about that all of a sudden. I think it's just a case of cross-species. We are meeting for the first time, you know?
You misunderstand, Paimon. A mouth is used for eating, breathing, and other functions that are more important than speaking.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy is speaking to us through its giant brain, so...
So a creature may not speak, even if it has a mouth. I've never seen a creature like you before, so I dared not make the assumption that you could speak. Even if you do possess a number of human traits, it is still very common for creatures to have similar external forms but completely different interiors, just like fungi and slimes.
Okay, so it seems like a theme of this quest is to be mimics or imposters, or shared similarities between two different entities, I suppose, if we want to be the most neutral about it. Curious.
Did this fungus study at the academia? It seems even more talkative than Paimon.
Well, you see, Paimon, there's only one solution to this. You must enroll.
You're not a fungus, are you?
That's correct. This might be surprising to you, and I'm sure that you must have questions. Let's find somewhere else to talk. It might
very
startle
friendly.
my fellow family members if I speak too much using this strange voice.
Do you have a normal voice?
Me.
Oh, I see. So cute.
It says that it's very thankful for your help.
Interesting. That's bizarre. It definitely seems quite
I
intelligent.
was confident that I knew of all the creatures in Teyvat. Even if there are ones I've never seen with my own eyes, I thought I possessed all the relevant knowledge about them.
Oh my god. It's an Outlander. It's the other Descender we were looking for. How many are we missing? We're missing like 2 of them? It's one of the 2 that we're missing!
However, even if I were to lay out the traits of all elemental life forms, you don't seem to match any of them.
So again, maybe it's a very new life form?
What are you? And where did you come from?
I come from an ancient race.
Sealy!
We have existed for a very long time,
Aww.
possibly longer than any records in existence.
Oh, it's so cute!
My home was filled with flowing water and great mountains. Lush grass covered the land, and my family and I lived in bliss and happiness.
Okay.
Until the apocalypse came and changed my home forever.
not okay. That's very sad. I'm sorry for your loss.
A horrifying power consumed all there was. The seeds of catastrophe nested and grew inside of us, twisting and warping us, causing us to lose control.
So do these guys still exist? Maybe as some elemental energy? Could they be like Eyes of the Wind, maybe? Well, this one's Dendra, so they're not necessarily...
We were victims of the apocalypse. Yet, in time, we also became the apocalypse itself.
Don't tell me this is the origin of abyssal creatures.
The apocalypse? I'm not sure what it means either. It sounds like some kind of old fable.
It's a long and complicated story. It will take me some time to explain it clearly.
Oh, we've got no other plans.
Don't worry, we'll listen. Please continue.
I was lucky and managed to survive. Afterward, I left with some of my family and came to Sumeru to search for a way to rescue my homeland. We came in contact with many species and learned from their cultures and knowledge, hoping to understand the truth behind the apocalypse.
Don't tell me that this being figured out about the forbidden knowledge, and that's why there was a void in its system, because that knowledge was revoked?
We later found out that humans know the power of the apocalypse and refer to it as forbidden knowledge.
Forbidden knowledge?
Your home was destroyed by forbidden knowledge? Does that mean you're from the desert?
It said that they are looking for a way to save their homeland, but the catastrophe of the desert should have ended a long time ago.
And also it said mountains and water. So I don't think this is from the desert. Oh no, does that mean that there's another place with forbidden knowledge? Or could this just be another place that was affected by the forbidden knowledge that leaked in the desert?
The Lord of Dendro is correct. We are not from the desert. I would very much like to tell you the location of my homeland, but unfortunately, I've forgotten.
Oh dear.
That may sound a little odd, as it is very important to both me and my family.
Honestly, in this region, not odd at all.
Yes, how could you forget?
I am a life form that was contaminated by the apocalypse. A part of my knowledge and memory was taken away as the contamination inside of me was purged.
Exactly.
Ah, I get it now. So the void of elemental power was left behind from when the forbidden knowledge was purged.
So this little not fungus might have been unconscious for a long time. Or did it just collapse recently? No, it must have been a long time. Maybe its family brought it here?
I'm sorry. I hadn't considered that kind of possibility.
That's fascinating, though, that removing the knowledge had such an impact on other creatures.
That's okay. Lord of Dendro, there is no need to apologize. Without your help, I would have lost more than just my knowledge and memory.
Probably would have slowly corrupted over time, right?
And not only did you save me, but you've also already rid the world of the remaining forbidden knowledge, right?
That's right. The forbidden knowledge is no more, and your homeland should be safe now.
My home should be safe now. We can go home.
Oh.
For the longest time, this moment has only seemed like a dream. I never knew it would become a reality so quickly. I was unable to fulfill our calling. I never found a way to save my homeland, and I have even forgotten where it is.
Can we find it, do you think? Let me think of anywhere near here that has mountains and water.
It's not your fault. You've already done everything you can.
And who knows how many hundreds of years it's been since they left their homeland, too, so the landscape might not look the same.
Every species paid a grave price in the fight against forbidden knowledge. This is not a responsibility you should carry on your own. You mentioned that there were other survivors besides yourself. Where are they? Maybe they'll remember.
And if not, we should certainly check in on them to make sure they haven't collapsed.
The apocalypse put us through immense pain. Many of my family members have already met their end. I'm not sure who else is still alive.
Don't worry, I should be able to find them. Just leave it to me.
Oh, good luck, Nahida. Eyes and ears everywhere, no?
I'll leave the rainforest to the Aranara. And as for the city, There are a few nice kids that should be willing to help.
I get a feeling I know who she's talking about, and it's really funny to hear her refer to them as kids, but also, yeah, she's 500 years old, so...
Oh yeah, they'll give us a hand.
Give me a moment. I'll contact them right now.
And of course, we'll be going with her. Aww. Heart-to-heart communication. No Akasha needed. That's so cool.
That should do it.
Oh, she can just send messages. It's actually a little surreal right now to have done Caribert right before this one, and now be here hanging out with an Archon. How the winds change.
It may take some time to find them, so let's wait for a bit.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. We all believe that you will keep your promises. The moment I saw you when I awoke, I had a feeling you were here because of the agreement.
Oh, what agreement?
Agreement?
Oh, interesting.
You might not remember, but this is a prophecy that we deeply believe in. That the Lord of Dendro will bring us home once the catastrophe comes to an end.
Okay.
Ah, I see. I'm sorry. There are also some blurry segments in my memory as well.
I feel like the other elemental beings will understand, you know? If she had to get rid of that forbidden knowledge, so... The fact that she sacrificed her own memories to do so as well, I think they would respect that.
But I'm very concerned about your homeland. This is something I should help with. It's really no trouble to me at all.
Would you all be willing to come with me somewhere as we wait?
Where to?
The more family members that can return home with me, the better.
But didn't you say that you don't know where they are?
Yes, but I know their end. I will explain it to you along the way.
As in, you're going to take us to the ones who have died, or you know where they're going to end up eventually? Homecoming! Oh! That's why it's called Homecoming! So, first guess about the world boss we're about to unlock. Do you what is that? Do you suppose we will have to face some world boss that has moved into their home while they were gone? And fight it for a chance for them to return? Some creature has set up shop there. Oop, that's the wrong button. Higher. Oh.
There's something that I'm very concerned about.
Are you talking about that crystal? Or your fuzzy memories?
Yes. I didn't mention it just now, but do you remember when I told you that the power in the crystal is very similar to mine, yet also different?
I do.
The elemental power inside the crystal is completely identical to that of the fungus.
Oh, interesting.
What?
So there's a connection between the crystal and the fungus.
Exactly. The prophecy that it mentioned was probably an agreement that I made with an elemental life form that once represented its race.
I love how she didn't forget that it originally used that term, agreement.
I had to deal with the forbidden knowledge to save their homeland. The process, however, took away some of my memories.
She's so smart.
That sequence of events would explain the persistent feeling that I had unfinished business.
All right, she needs to get them home.
Makes sense. Too bad it's unable to tell us more.
Yeah, I've been trying to think of a place that fits the description of its homeland, but I'm unable to come up with anything.
We'll just have to continue investigating.
Agreed. I really want to send them home, so they won't have to wander around anymore.
Aw. Let's check the map. Like, mountains and waterfalls. Presumably somewhere near Sumeru. I don't think it's in Liyue, so they have a lot of mountains, a lot of waterfalls. Could it be up here? Is this Fontaine? Oh, never mind, that's Fontaine. Unless they're from Fontaine, and that's the Fontaine link here. Could be over here, maybe. But this is more deserty. Again, I kind of like the theory that the landscape might have changed over time. Maybe it's right here. We never know.
The road here is a little rough. I'll lead the way.
Well, thank you very much.
Don't worry, Paimon can handle any road. Enemies, you're
The metaphorical road has bested her. That's actually really funny. Of course she can handle any road. Pardon me. I know there's real peaceful music, but you are not welcome here. We're just trying to walk here, eh? Sorry, Nahi. I love my ultimate. My ultimate is my best friend these days. How's our fungus looking? Where'd you go, buddy? You okay? I'm just going to have to trust that you're out there and that you're okay. Oh my god, he killed Oz!
No, my sword.
Yeah, I didn't want to get hit by those blooms.
Amazing. With such skills, you all would have definitely been able to find a way to survive the apocalypse.
I don't know about that. Some pretty big names died during that.
Hey! Paimon has been meaning to ask. You all didn't originally look like this, did you?
Oh yeah, what did you look like and what were you called?
No, we didn't. The appearance of our kind will change according to the environment.
Oh, that's so cool. Do you think we've met some of their kind already and didn't know it? You're not a wobberflower, are you? I doubt it.
After communicating with various living organisms in Sumeru, we discovered that fungi are the life form most adapted to live in these lands.
Okay, so they prefer whatever organism is the most adapted. So, I don't think, like in Larua, maybe the Geovishops? Or something that can fly because of all the cliffs. They could just be birds. They don't have to be fancy enemies, you know?
Thus, we gradually took the form of fungi and became a part of their group.
I'm glad they were welcoming.
It's hard to believe that's even possible.
That's pretty cool. I kind of hope that these guys continue to exist in the game going forward.
The most important instinct any life form possesses is adapting to the environment. I don't think that should surprise you, Paimon.
Are you implying that Paimon has adapted to this environment as well?
Your hand is shaped like that for a reason, so you are able to grip and use tools more easily.
You are very smart.
The reason why fungi absorb elemental power is to blend with the environment and fend off natural predators. We are dendro life forms, one of the most ancient life forms in this land. That is why we are so adaptable.
Wait a second. That's something that's really interesting. When we did our elemental site, this life form was a dendro life form, and Nihita said, you know, same energy signature is in the crystal, which looks very dendro. She was able to be very compatible with it in order to heal it as well, very dendro. But this is a hydro fungus. Its title right there says so. So I wonder if it's able to wield hydro power because it's adapted so thoroughly into being a hydro fungus.
So you mean, if Paimon wanted to, Paimon could change into a different form as well?
I believe in you, Paimon.
Not as freely, I'm afraid. You would require a long time to make that happen. Although this is common sense to us, it is still extremely difficult to explain. Putting it as simply as possible, changing form requires energy, and energy comes with time.
Okay.
You cannot make a sprout grow into a giant tree instantly, nor can you force a tree to bear fruit overnight.
I see. Humans have a term for this. It's called growth.
Ah, you're so smart, Nahida! Paimon gets it now!
Seems like it's pretty good with coming up with metaphors as well.
Growth. I see. Yes, then this is what you would call growth.
You know what that is? Growth.
A most beautiful word. I shall enjoy it more as we walk.
I like this guy. I love your vibes. I'm gonna check to see if you're still dendro. Oh my god, you are.
How much farther is it?
We're about halfway there. You're doing great,
Aw.
Paimon. Do you need me to carry you on my back?
Huh? Oh no, Paimon was just curious. Paimon isn't that tired.
Wow.
You seem to enjoy taking care of others.
Oh,
You
more
think
enemies.
so? Does the Lord of Dendro need to be carried?
No, don't hilly troll me.
That would be awkward, wouldn't it? Why don't you fly up and sit on top of my head?
We can figure out who'll carry who later! We have monsters here!
I don't want to fight them. Can we just go? I'm gonna interact with this rock instead.
Propagate!
Oh, nice. I don't want to fight them. Every bone in my body is just full of dread right now. I'm thinking about Kari Bear. But you know, he was hundreds of years ago. None of these hilly turtles are him. Whoa. You're doing 10,000 damage to that tree, buddy. I don't think it appreciates that. Ah! Put myself on fire. Not ideal.
I think we may have a different understanding of carrying someone.
This is the most adorable discussion I've ever overheard.
No matter whether it's tired or not, my child is always happy when I put it on my back and give it a ride.
Aw, you have kids?
Child? You mean the fungi we ran into earlier?
Yes, one was my friend, and the other was my child.
Fascinating, because aren't those actual fungi? So this fungus mimic was able to give birth to an actual fungus?
Why can't your kid speak?
Because it's just a fungus. I don't want my presence to change or affect the original state of the fungi species here.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
However, it is slightly different from an ordinary fungus. It seems to understand some human language, so I gave it a name.
And what's that?
Oh, then it must be a really cute name.
Also, what's your name?
You know, like Bongo Head.
That's kind of cute, actually.
You have an odd taste for names.
This is true.
Huh? Paimon thinks that name is great.
Strange and cute at the same time. It's a name only Paimon would be able to come up with.
One of those infamous nicknames, no?
That's right.
The name I came up with was not as creative as Paimon's. I learned it from an adventurer.
What is it? What is this dramatic reveal?
Its name is...
Oh, you don't remember?
I'm sorry, but I've forgotten. Seems like I've forgotten many important things.
Oh, don't worry. You can try and remember it on the way.
Yes, I must remember it before I return. It's just as important as my homeland.
That is so sweet. So then, if it forgot its name, do you suppose that means
Yes, this way. We're almost there.
Maybe it just legitimately forgot, but do you suppose that means that its name was something patterned after Greater Lord Rukkhashvata? Oh, we're walking into a withering zone, buddy. Do you mind if I clear it up really quick? I don't want you to wither. Uh-oh. Unless this is meant?
The withering.
Oh good, it's meant to be a withering zone.
Yes, I have heard humans also call it that before. It's the last form we take when we are at the end of our life.
Oh! Wait, no way! Because we knew that withering zones were caused by forbidden knowledge corrupting Irminsul, right? Well, did we know that they were linked directly to Irminsul? Man, I'm so rusty. But if it's these beings being affected by it, and then like they implode or something and turn into a withering zone, that means all the withering zones that we found have been like the final sites of one of these beings?
Paimon doesn't understand.
It's trying to say that when they've suffered enough and reached the end of their life, they become a tumor of the withering.
Oh my god.
Yes, I would have also suffered the same fate if it wasn't for the Lord of Dendro's help.
Oh, it would have been right outside the city too. That could have been bad.
So, this is how the withering is formed?
Oh my goodness. Oh wow, that recontextualizes every single one of these I've ever cleared up.
Previous research has revealed that forbidden knowledge is the root cause of the withering. But even if forbidden knowledge has been completely removed, its influence still remains, which is why the withering remains even after forbidden knowledge has disappeared. They've been tormented by forbidden knowledge for a long time. It's understandable that they will eventually become the withering.
I'm wondering if there's anything about withering zones that we can use to understand what the secret of forbidden knowledge. I'm looking very intently at the shapes of these roots and whatnot. Little red dot in the middle. Thinking about the red moon now.
But what a sad and pitiful end.
When I left my homeland, flowers like these filled the fields. Each bloom represented an individual life.
Oh dear. And they've got, so those little dots have got 3 points, kind of like the Electro symbol.
They grew in the pristine lakes, in the fertile soil, in my home, and in the homes of my friends. They grew everywhere, until the world suddenly lost all its color and became tainted and murky.
So if we could find a lot, like a giant withering zone, that would be its homeland. The only place I can think of is Vanarana, but I don't think this is an Aranara.
But it's all right. Our life essence, elemental power, still resides in this flower. After an adventurer clears the withering, I will quietly draw near the area. If I can sense the elemental power of my companions, then I take them with me.
So smart and so kind.
But that would mean the effects of forbidden knowledge could have...
Reinfected them?
It's okay. That's not important anymore. I just hope that they can all make it back home. It's not right to leave them to simply perish in the open like this. Now that we finally have the chance to return home, each one I manage to bring back will make me that much happier.
I'm suddenly very compelled to clear up every withering zone in the world.
I understand. Just leave it to us.
I got this. This is a product of forbidden knowledge, after all.
So you're worried about me?
It's simultaneously so fantastic and so concerning that Nihida is on my team right now.
It's fine. Forbidden knowledge doesn't exist anymore.
That's what they want you to think.
It's natural to want to be overcautious when dealing with a highly venomous snake, but when all that's left is its skeleton, there's nothing to worry about.
You say so.
Paimon doesn't get what you two are talking about, but we're all ready to go now, right? Then let's do this! We've dealt with the withering countless times already!
You think we'll get a trial? Oh my god, we did! That's really funny. Oh, they gave me an R3! Okay, nice. Are these my artifacts? No. And C3. 10, 13, 10. Wow. Well now. Quite the avid. I forget how to do this, which is ironic to me. There we go. Surprised that guy didn't attack me. Ah! Well, that guy sure did. Can I do this? Will you... Great, good job. Ouch. Sorry, Nihida. Is our last one over here? Let's go ahead and do this. Didn't work. There we go. I've lost my Dendrogona. Unfortunate indeed. Yoink! Let's heal her while we have the chance. This guy is spinning! Have fun spinning! I don't know why she won't do her charged attack. Fine. Sword for the aiming. Now I won't do it because I'm out of stamina. This guy's no... Okay, fine, fine, fine. I'm here. Sorry. Yeah. I was going to say, if she dies during this, that would just... oh, that would be the worst. Oh, beautiful. 44! Goodness me. Actually... Oh, don't die, don't die. Don't tell me she's died. Oh, thank God she hasn't. I want to see her, Oh, hey, I can compare. EM is higher than mine. I want to see what the R refinement does to her weapon. It increases the elemental mastery more, and increases damage more, and 44 versus 40. Okay, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Come on. Charging up your little shield, buddy. Okay, now the big guy's here. Let's be a little bit more careful. Here we go. Missed, but that's fine. We're just kind of sitting down the playing field at the moment. Not what I meant to do, but it's fine. Hey, accidentally protected against that, attack. Oh, my phone is ringing. Ah! 1 second. Okay, thanks for waiting. I just turned my phone off.
By royal decree.
Ah, my goodness me. You know what, Nihida? I'm so sorry you're so injured, but let's just clear this so that nobody hurts any more than that. Oh, is that the energy?
As I expected, it's the last of my kind that I'm aware of.
Oh, that's good that you've gotten so many of them.
So it wasn't able to make it to the end.
Oh.
If only it could have held on just a little longer.
You didn't mean just the withering zones, you meant anybody. Oh no.
I hope that you will be free of this pain after returning home.
Just thinking about how many elemental life forms have turned into tumors of the withering makes Paimon sad.
It's okay. As long as elemental power still exists, then we will still be around.
You know what that actually reminded me of? That sentence right there? The exact...
It's okay. As long as elemental power still exists, then we will still be around.
This is a different type of elemental being, but... And the phrasing was slightly different. But you know the Oceanid? When you fight it, one of its ending line that it like always says is so long as like rain falls and water exists. No, rain falls and rivers run, water will exist forever or something like that. I don't even know. I guess that's another type of elemental being.
An external form is but a gift of time. Through growth comes change, and even abandonment of previous forms. However, our true nature is not so easily affected.
And now I'm wondering about the Oceanid again. I remember wondering where it came from when I first met it. I thought it might be an alien or something. But now that we know that so many different types of elemental life forms exist in this world, I wonder what creates a being like the Oceanid, or what creates a being like this not hydrofungus. You know, I would be so fascinated to learn about what exact elemental processes go into it. Because we know, for instance, that slimes exist when an elemental being falls and crystallize when an elemental being ascends, but like, where did that initial elemental being come from? What causes that ascension or declension, you know?
It wouldn't have come to
Ascension,
this
more
if
like.
we were able to cure them earlier. But I will cure all of them. Even if it's just for the sake of the rainforest and all the life forms that live in it.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. It was a wise choice for us to place our trust in you and wait.
Oh, do you remember?
Hold on. I think I got something.
Her radar system. It pinged. You remember
Oh,
something?
I see. Okay, I understand. Thank you so much.
She got a message?
So, they found a fungus that matches the description I gave them. It's currently unconscious.
Where do we need to go?
It must be in a similar situation as I was. We should hurry and go take a look.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Okay, follow me.
We found all the ones that this one knew about, but there's more out there. Okay, who's almost dead? Fischl. But our Nihita is fine. Because it was just our guest that we were a little bit reckless with. I want to see if this puzzle's been done yet. Pardon me. Have you been done yet? I don't think so, because you don't have the dendro symbol inside. Oh my god, okay. Which one's first? Do you suppose it's just the ones that are on the... stumps? Hey, I was right. Cool. Thank you for having stumps, children. Oh, nice.
Cry out my illustrious name.
I like the song. Okay, let's go on. I wonder if this will finally answer the mystery of why some random fungi have glowing vibes. Like the one that we just saw. I've always assumed they were just like drawing some sort of dendro power from the earth, but maybe they're actually quite intelligent beings.
We're close now. It's just a little further inside.
Do we have to fight these fungi, or are they going to greet us as friends?
But there are so many fungi here. They're probably all ordinary fungi, right?
If we startle them, we won't be able to avoid a fight.
Yeah, they won't be happy to see us.
Well, maybe our fungi friend should go ahead and communicate?
No fighting. These are all its family.
Aww.
Although we belong to different species, we've spent a long time living among the fungi. They are very important to us.
Glad it has such a big family. That's adorable.
They can be reasonable, as long as we try to communicate.
What should we do? You're the only one who can make it through, right? But you'll need Nahita's power if you want to save that fungus.
I've got an idea. Can you teach me how to change into a fungus?
Oh, do we get fungus, Nahita?
You want to transform into a fungus? But we don't have time for growth.
Well, she's very old, so she has a lot of energy.
Nahita is a god. Changing into a fungus should be a piece of cake for her.
Even gods can't bend the laws of time so easily.
Oh?
Then we'll have to enter with the risk of being noticed. We may not be able to avoid a fight.
Really? She can't just change her shape like that? I bet she could. Maybe not like her internal true shape, if such a thing exists, but I'm sure she could use her dendro energy to reform herself temporarily.
But if spending some of my power will guarantee the safety of you and its family, then I'm willing to try.
Yeah, let her try. I want to see...
All right. You have great elemental power, so you may be able to do it. You will have to use power equal to that which is required to break through the limitations of time.
Excuse me? You can just casually do this? I mean, I'm shocked even that a god would be able to just casually do this.
I will lend you the relevant knowledge that I have. It should make your transformation process a little easier.
Alright, I'm ready. Changing into a fungus should be quite an interesting experience.
You sound so excited now.
Lord of Dendro, this is nothing to joke about. I am extremely serious about this.
So is she, I think.
As am I. I'm not joking at all.
All right. Let's not get hung up here. If it's really possible to turn into a fungus, then why don't we give it a try now?
What was it that she said that made it think that she was joking? Quite an interesting experience.
Okay. Good luck, Lord of Dendro.
Good luck, Nahita. Oh!
You really turned into a fungus!
That was fast. So, how does it feel? How do you like it?
It's actually not too bad. My perspective in this form isn't much different from usual. The unconscious fungus is just below here. Can you all help me determine which one it is?
Sure thing, let's elemental sight it up.
Oh, how do we do that?
Elemental sight.
I'll get close to them while you make your way over from above. You should be able to identify them using
Yay.
elemental sight since they're elemental life forms.
I can't use elemental sight while I glide, can I? Actually, I think I can.
Then, all you have to do is repeat the correct answer in your mind. As long as I'm able to see you, then I'll be able to hear your answer.
Oh, you have to be able to see us to read our mind? Interesting.
Okay, got it.
Let me lure away
Very
the fungi
interesting.
up top and make way for you.
Oh, thank you.
All right, good luck, Nahita. Let's go, Traveler.
It's a team effort now. Oh, look at them go. That's really cool. So I'm supposed to go upwards. Oh. Am I Nahita? Am I the other one? Hello. I can't do anything. I can't use elemental sight or anything.
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looks pretty vigilant, so I'd better go around it.
Go to the right. This guy's dancing. Stretchy anima fungus. Cute.
Why is it reacting like that?
I'm sorry, did we scare you? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, the fungus on patrol noticed me.
I've gotten spotted immediately. Oh. Oh no, I've been spotted immediately. Oops. Guess the Animo guy didn't like us. I was worried that the Electro guy might react to Nahita's Dendroness. Okay. Electro it is. Kind of just feels like a game of chance at this point. Maybe the Electro one is sleeping? Or it's too short. I can't see her.
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looks pretty
Oh, sorry to cut you off. Hello, guy. Oh, hello.
Nah.
Oh, that's so cute. Hello. Don't mind us.
It seems they didn't notice me.
Amazing.
It seems that fungus won't be moving for the moment. I should hurry and make my way through.
Good luck. Would it be ironic to tell her Godspeed? Oh, is that our target over there?
This is the spot. There are several fungi here.
That one's unconscious.
I'll hide and wait for the traveler to catch up.
Alrighty. Well, I know which one I want to check. Oh dear. No fighting. Let's get over there before that guy spots us. Great. Yeah, it's totally that one that's lying down.
Ah, so this is the one. Understood.
I guess she can't use elemental sight, or she can't when she's in that form. I've never really thought about it. Can she use elemental sight? I would assume she could, but I guess not. Nihida uses her power on the fungus. Seeing their companion regain consciousness, the nearby fungi lower their guard. You okay, Nihida? Your vision's all blurry.
Nahida? What's wrong?
I never knew that it was so tiring to change forms like that.
Well, apparently you were expending enough energy to bend the rules of time, so... I guess that's not surprising, but I'm still surprised that you can bend the rules of time, I guess.
I even used the techniques that it taught me. Seems like its warnings were not unfounded.
The power of time accumulates slowly and goes unnoticed. A great price is to be paid if you wish to perform drastic changes instantly.
Interesting. That feels important to keep track of.
Thank you for everything you've done. All seems to have gone according to plan. Now, we simply wait for it to wake up.
A little contradictory. I thought it was already awake.
Who are you?
Hello!
I apologize. Language is not easy. Need long time.
I love you.
It's okay, I have good news. Let me explain it to you the fungi way.
A while later. Such a peaceful.
Apocalypse ended? Go home now?
This is such a peaceful little fungus adventure. I love it.
Yes, unfortunately, I've forgotten where home is. I was hoping you still remembered.
I remember.
Where is it?
Really? That's great!
Home. Dendro Dragon.
Dendro Dragon?
Dendro Dragon. Ah, yes, the Dendro Dragon.
The Dendro Dragon?
I'm sorry, I just got so excited. I've probably never expressed such emotions before. But yes, our home is the Dendro Dragon.
Dendro Dragon.
Oh, wait a minute. Hyman's confused. Do you mean the Dendro Dragon as in an elemental dragon? Like Dvalin?
Did you live inside it?
Yes, they're both dragons, but Apep, the Dendro Dragon, has been around for longer and has accumulated dense elemental power.
I recognize that name because I've been wondering how to say it. A pep. Like a peppermint. Okay. Is it still alive?
But I don't quite understand. Why would you say that your homeland is a dragon?
Because we live inside the Dendro Dragon.
They live inside it.
The Dendro Dragon. Inside. Very big. Mountains. Water. Trees. Us.
Oh, I love this one. It's so cute. I love its little voice.
There is an entire world inside the Dendro Dragon's body. The Dendro Dragon nurtured the earliest life forms and protected us inside of itself.
I don't know if we can take it home then, though. Because Apep's resort, it's empty. But you know what? We didn't see any bones. Oh my god, Apep's resort. Dragon! Ha! I'm speechless right now.
It once told us in a majestic voice that once we finally matured, we'd be able to start life in a new world.
That's probably this world. Are you sure you want to go back? I don't know if you can.
However, that day never came. Our homeland was the greatest place there ever was before the apocalypse arrived.
So, do you think 300 or 500 years ago also killed Apep?
I'm still confused.
Is it like dendro slimes giving birth to smaller slimes?
Yes, a very good example. It
Oh.
appears that you're much smarter than Paimon.
Hey, be nice.
The only difference is that the Dendro Dragon is much, much larger than any Dendro slime.
Wait, then if that's the case, doesn't that imply that Apep has also been contaminated by forbidden knowledge?
Yeah, because it should be full of withering zones right now. So,
Yes, that is correct.
is that super bad, Nahida? That feels like it'll be super bad because dragons.
What has suddenly made you look so worried, Lord of Dendro? I haven't seen this expression on you before.
Apep is the most adaptable life form in the world. The forbidden knowledge should have become a part of its body a long time ago.
In a good way or a bad way?
Which means that if all the forbidden knowledge has been eliminated,
Apep might be dead?
And a big void will also form inside the dragon.
Yeah.
I'm afraid so. Its body and soul have probably been in terrible shape for some time now.
Let's go.
No wonder I haven't seen Apep for so long. But how did it get contaminated? Was it due to the destruction of King Deshret's civilization?
I'm so glad we did Golden Slumber before this one because that's where we learned about the... I love it.
But anyway, Apep disappeared and has been gone ever since that time. It's been enduring unimaginable pain all the while. It's probably in pain as we speak.
So, saving the Dendro Dragon is the important thing you need to do?
Yes! How could I have forgotten?
This is so cool, there's another dragon out there like Dvalin!
If the Dendro Dragon fails to hang on, the elemental power inside it will no longer be able to maintain its form and will all be dispersed.
Kind of like a bomb going off?
Dendro elemental power of that concentration will cause the rainforest to overgrow.
I see.
Giant trees will completely block out the sun. Plants and humans will fight over oxygen. Sumeru will no longer be suitable for sustaining life.
Nahida, get a hold of yourself. We can handle this.
Hey, what about the crystal? Why don't you show it to them and see if they know anything about it?
Maybe that's for Apep?
Yes, I'm sorry. You're right. We don't have time to panic. Have you two ever seen anything like this before?
No.
Its power feels very familiar. Like something from our homeland, but I don't know what it is.
Do you suppose that's like Apep's heart? And also, do you suppose that's gonna be one of the drops that we can get? That would be really cool if it was.
I'm sorry our memories aren't very reliable.
Because at this point I'm assuming... Well, actually no, I was going to say... I'm assuming we'll have to fight Apep, but maybe not. Maybe we'll have to fight some other creature that's taking advantage of the situation to, like, consume Apep? Maybe we'll have to fight... Oh, you know what I've been wondering about? Is... What's his face? Dottore. Because we know that he left, but did he really leave? And we still haven't seen any trees being set on fire, so maybe he's gonna come back. I've been really wondering if the next world boss is going to be him. In which case, I don't see how this could really be a drop from him. But... Oh god, just the thought of fighting him terrifies me, but also I'm so ready to take that guy down. But would they really let us fight the second Harbinger this early in the game? I don't know. Anyways, if we were to fight Apep, that would make sense, because, you know, we fight Dvalin, for instance. Big, powerful being. Seems like somebody we would fight. Why would Apep want to fight us?
It's okay. I'll contact my helpers just as I did before and see if they can locate your other family members.
Maybe it's angry. About the forbidden knowledge? But she cleared the forbidden knowledge.
I'm counting on you all. Your info is crucial to us now.
If you can really blame anyone, you would blame King Deshret. So, how would Apep be angry?
Let's wait for their reply again. Though I know waiting can feel unbearable at a time like this.
Or maybe Apep lost all of its memories and doesn't realize who it's fighting? Oh, I could see that. Because my other guess is just we're gonna fight a giant fungus, and that doesn't feel right.
Hey,
food to their family member who's come back to consciousness? Oh, hi! Oh my god, they're so cute. Aww.
Thank you. Family bringing fruit.
The little animal designs are so cute.
I explained to them that you aren't hostile. After seeing you save it, its family is very grateful to you.
These guys are so cute. Man, I thought fighting heliotrills was hard enough, and now I'm gonna have a hard time fighting fungi.
Go home. Leave. Hard decision. Don't know.
Aw, you want to stay?
They are weak. I worry. If waiting, then I hope.
Don't worry. I understand what you are trying to say.
So this elemental being is much more... much more wise, maybe, than the anima one. Do you suppose this one's older? Or do you suppose it's a different type of being that's more sophisticated?
Family is very important to us. No matter when we were actually family. It has done a lot to protect this territory and can't help but worry now that it's about to leave. Can you do one last thing for it while we wait?
Of course.
Of course, I can relate to how it's feeling. I need to organize my thoughts as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
Aww.
Tend soil. Food.
Okay.
Don't like plant invasion.
There are two things that it wants you to do. One is to look after the land that the food is grown in, and the other is to drive away the plants that are trying to invade the area.
It is so funny to think of these little fungi growing crops for food. That is hilarious.
Soil. There. First. Seed. Here.
Paimon understood that. No need to translate. We'll take care of it right away.
We're on it. Let's go tend to some crops. Oh, I can talk to you.
Thank you so much for your willingness to help. In the meantime, I'd like to tell it the things we experienced on the way here.
Sounds good.
Sharing knowledge is a habit of ours.
Probably a smart idea. Also really adorable. We're not going to take any of these because that would just be rude. I wonder.
Hey,
The Lord of Dendro is a kind god, just as described in the prophecy.
Oh, wow.
Leave. Worried. Want to stay. Preparation almost complete.
Aw. I love that little guy. Hi, guys. Hello. Aww. I love that it's still dancing. It doesn't seem to be as scared as before. They're kind of reminding me of the Aranara. No, don't take the apples!
It's happy because it found some delicious fruit.
Oh my goodness, Nikita's translating its feelings!
I see
Don't
everything.
steal the fruit.
It looks like it's in a good mood and is waiting for another fungus.
That is so cool! Man, between Vega telling us to not go out of bounds last time and Nikita telling us what people are thinking this time, I love it. Sorry. I'll back up. Your swirling is so impressive.
It appears to be encouraging itself. Is it about to face some kind of formidable foe?
Maybe that guy will back us up when we shoo the other plants away? This is so cute. This is like fungus life farming simulator. I don't even know. Adorable. I felt bad that I stole some of their food earlier though. That was my bad. I was trying not to, but I accidentally grabbed them. Where's the farmland? Right here? Wow! Alright, we've got Hydro, we've got Dendro, we should be good to go. Hello! Plant seed! Boop! Let's read what it says. The elemental life form known as the floating animo fungus gave you these seeds. Plant them in a field to grow food that the fungi enjoy eating. But will there be any fungi who remember how to till fields in the future? That is my question. One gets the feeling that it's been just that one fungus cultivating plants for them.
Rain. We planted all the seeds. It's time to handle the invading plant life.
Roll well, little seeds. Alrighty, get out of here, planties. Whopper flowers, I will destroy them. Prepare to die. Not me, though.
It wasn't kidding when it said words were meeting!
We will get them, we will get them. It will be my pleasure. It's been a while since I fought whopper flowers, actually. Oh, one of them almost. Oh, none of this, please. Thank you. None of that, please. The little, like, machine gun attacks they do are just the worst.
Whew. That should be all of them. That wasn't too tough.
Nahida, are you feeling better?
Yeah, I've calmed down now. But it doesn't seem like there's too much we can do until we receive some new leads.
Can you tell us about the Dendro Dragon? We don't know anything about it. Who is it? And what does it have to do with King Deshret?
Yeah, where do dragons come from? What is this dragon like? How long have you known each other? What is your relationship like? Are we going to fight a dragon?
Well, the history of dragons starts from the very beginning of Tevat.
Oh, I am so seated. Please tell me more.
Sumeru was Apep's territory. In those days, the lush rainforest covered the entire nation.
Fascinating. Go on.
Oh, so there was no desert back then?
Not at first. That came when a giant spike fell from the sky, turning a huge section of the rainforest into sand.
What on earth? A giant spike? Why? I want to write that down. Like, where did my giant note go? Oh, here it is. Like, how did it turn the entire a section of the rainforest into sand? Was it just the sheer momentum vaporized everything? Or, I don't really see that making sense because sand is from, like, you know, rock and metal, not organic matter debris. So, it seems more like a terrifying, sure, but a terraforming device. But maybe that's overkill. A giant spike? Like, did something happen up there and something broke and fell?
In an attempt to adapt to its new environment, Apep changed color from the emerald green of the forest to the yellow of the sand.
Okay, yellow dragon.
No wonder those two elemental life forms are always talking about the importance of adapting.
Yeah, really, going from... Wait a sec, is that why there's the wall? Is that an impact crater? Anyway, going from rainforest to sand. Wow.
Apep has always seen itself as the master of Sumeru, and has refused to recognize the new order that was established. Even now, it probably still holds great hostility toward the gods.
Okay, so we're fighting the dragon, aren't we? Wow, Nahida still wants to save it. Well, of course she wants to save it because of, the danger to all life in Sumeru as we know it. But I love the fact that she still personally wants to help Apep, even though it probably hates her. Okay, because I'm thinking about the sovereigns. So was this dragon a sovereign? The master of Sumeru, at least, right? Well, it saw itself as the master of Sumeru, so maybe it wasn't, but it considered itself as one.
However, powerless against the power in the sky, and then the forbidden knowledge many millennia later, it's been unable to stir up any trouble.
I thought the gods and dragons were on good terms. Oh dear. Vega, did you read the Byakyokoku collection?
Conflicts between the two sides are destined to continue until a balance can be found.
Why did that sound like you were repeating something somebody has told you, Nahida?
As far as I know, Apep had been slumbering in the desert, and King Deshret had taken a great interest in it. Maybe this is why Apep was contaminated.
Deshret did? Why?
I'm not sure what may have led it to become involved, but rescuing it is definitely our top priority right now.
I don't remember anything like that being mentioned in all the Golden Slumber quests and whatnot. I mean, could it have anything to do with Eru? I doubt it. Maybe it'll be revealed in the world quest we still have yet to do.
The crystal that I have in my possession is probably the key that links the two matters together.
Interesting. Very interesting. Are we gonna fight a dragon? I guess it's not surprising. We've already fought in one. We already fought Dvalin. But Dvalin was just like a little wee elemental dragon, right? And a peppermint. Apep seems to be much stronger. Oh dear. Which doesn't make sense. Haha, 4th region after all. I kind of want to fight a dragon. Yeah, I'm kind of down to fight a dragon, actually. Will I survive? Probably not. But I will learn from my errors. This way. That way. Are you ready to fight, Apep?
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. Family happy.
I'm a little surprised that Nahida actually didn't mention anything to do with the word sovereign. Do you suppose she doesn't know, or she's forbidden to say?
You really like them, don't you?
Maybe he's not a sovereign, of course, but when we asked for information about dragons, she kind of started at the very beginning of Teyvat, but she really didn't tell us much compared to what she's told us in the past.
Family like. Do you not like your family?
Oh boy.
That's not what Paimon meant. It's just that you guys aren't actually the same species.
Oh, I consider you my family, even though we're different species, Paimon.
Doesn't matter. Family likes me. I like family.
Aww.
Paimon doesn't quite understand.
Paimon, believe in yourself. It's actually really sad to me that she doesn't understand. It makes me think that she sees herself as really different from...
What it's trying to say is that as long as family members get along well, then nothing else matters. You place importance on appearances, but we do not. We find the experiences, knowledge, and connections we've made to be more important.
So far in this quest, I'm seeing themes of mimics, or adaptability, I suppose, and family. And then, of course, your typical Sumeru flavor, forbidden knowledge is happening.
These are all things that are more reliable than mere external appearances. These are the fruits of time, and the essence of what it means to grow.
Oh, message?
Paimon gets it now. Looks can always change, so what's inside of us is more important.
Exactly. What if my looks changed? What if Paimon's looks changed?
Paimon would still follow you around. Wait, would you not be able to recognize Paimon?
That's a good question. You'd have to introduce yourself again.
Oh? Understood. Thank you.
Plant-to-plant communication.
Still nothing new from the forest. Seems like we won't be able to find your other family members for now. It appears we are out of leads to follow. And if no one knows how this crystal works, then Apep may be in danger.
Could at least go take a look, right?
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
It's okay. It isn't your fault. I don't think it's a coincidence that neither of you can remember anything about the crystal. Maybe it's because the crystal has a very close connection to forbidden knowledge, which causes memories of it to be unclear. And if that's the case, finding the other fungi still wouldn't help us at all.
The crystal and the apocalypse. The apocalypse and memories.
I sure hope that crystal isn't full of forbidden knowledge. That would be bad.
Lord of Dendro, do you still remember the prophecy?
Do you suppose that Apep made like a copy of what it was like before the introduction of forbidden knowledge, just in case, so that it could adapt to the forbidden knowledge, and then one day down the road, if it ever wanted to unadapt, it could kind of load a save file and go back to the way it was before? That sort of thing? Maybe it's a copy of all of its memories, right up to the point where it received the forbidden knowledge, but not including the forbidden knowledge. So it could kind of reset, you know?
I do. What about it?
The prophecy is a story that connects events of the past and the future. A family member once said that the apocalypse is a part of us, and that there is value in preserving it. The rest of the family did not approve of its opinion at the time, so it left.
Preserving the apocalypse? Do you mean that there's still some that hasn't been eliminated?
Well, I mean, we remember that it happened, even if we don't remember the forbidden knowledge.
That's not very likely. The power of Irminsul covers every inch of the land.
Every inch of the land? What about the sea? What about the sky? What about under the earth?
Did the prophecy say where that family member went?
To the limitless depths east of Sumeru. A murky place that no one can return from.
Chasm.
Yeah, that must be the chasm, right? But what is it doing there?
We've met fungi in the chasm too. I remember being so excited to meet Sumeru enemies before we were in Sumeru. And there's that giant mushroom down there too. Could it be that mushroom? Could it be that mushroom? That mushroom was very intelligent. What was that mushroom? Zamaranch? Zamaran? Start with an X. I wasn't sure how to say it.
It's impossible to preserve forbidden knowledge, but
But
what if it can be converted to a different form?
what if it could be converted into a story? Because then Irminsul wouldn't delete it. And maybe if you metaphor it enough, it won't be corruptive?
I'm sorry if I'm suddenly not making any sense. However, I do think it's possible.
It does make me worried about the contents of that crystal. But it makes me so interested in the possibilities of a story that conveys the forbidden knowledge. Oh, we should read all of the books that we've ever gotten. We need to read every book in this world.
Follow me. I'll explain it once we find that elemental life form.
Oh. If you are unable to reach the destination, please consider head to the deepest part. I should be able to. You're so cute dancing like that. Anyways, enjoy your fruits. I'm so sorry I accidentally stole some of them. I should be able to go to the deepest depths of the chasm. I've chasmed before. The chasm and I are good friends. Yeah, I should be fine. This is great. You know exactly where the mushroom is? Let's go find it. Oh. Isn't this where Dainsleif appeared before? Wait, is that a grave? I've definitely read this before, but I forget what it said. This stone tablet looks to be a fair bit more recent than the rest of the ruins. It seems to have been set up not long ago. Although the inscription cannot be understood per se, a little observation reveals that the engraving is a map of the surrounding area. Oh, I see. I see. That's probably how we got our map. There was a viewpoint here originally, wasn't there? So, I'm suddenly looking at this thing that's here. And... oh. I wanted another view. Wow. Oh, the music.
So that elemental life form came all the way here on its own and spent a long time by itself?
I don't recall seeing any fungi in this area.
Wouldn't it already have become the Withering like the others?
Maybe it has a singularly strong will.
There is a chance that it could avoid that end,
Wow.
using the power of something here.
I can't believe we're back in the chasm. I can't believe this thing is relevant again. What's the name of this one? I know the one on Dragonspine is like the Skyfrost Nail, but the one here? What's this one called?
I'm referring
Chasm
to what
nail.
was used to fight against the Abyss. It once repaired the rifts of Tevat long ago.
Oh?
It has the ability to purify and stabilize powers that shouldn't exist in Tevat.
My mind is being blown. Excuse me? You mean these things, these nails, did things all this time?
Forbidden knowledge that its light has shone upon is kept here forever in a different form.
The oozing filth! The oozing filth was forbidden knowledge?
Yep,
God.
it's just like soap bubbles that rise to the water surface.
So these are basically withering zones.
Another strange metaphor. But Paimon somehow gets this one.
No wonder they're kind of like withering zones. Oh.
What the Lord of Dendro means is that the apocalypse was altered by the power of the giant spike and hidden within the oozing filth.
So the oozing filth, forbidden knowledge in another form. Oh, my mind is being blown. They keep going back to quests from past regions and making them even more important.
Yes, and it shouldn't be far from here. Let's go and take a look.
Let's go. Wow. So this thing has the ability to purify... oh god, what did she say exactly? Purify power from another world or power that shouldn't be here? Well, let's get our thing, just in case. Yes, we'll swap out this guy. There we go. Nope. How do I do this? That's not the right button. Here we go. Oh, and it's the same sound effect as in Dragon's Spine, which has another one of these things. Could it be that forbidden knowledge reached all the way over to Dragon's Spine somehow? Oh, I so badly want to go back there and figure out that story again and what happened to that civilization, because we know there's another civilization buried over there. What happened to them? It's a coral. So, what are these things exactly? Where did they come from? Were they dispatched by Celestia? It's fascinating. And why? If they were, that's like the kindest thing Celestia's ever done, you know? Oh dear. Actually tried to purify. Oh, these things look so much like those attacks that the Sustainer of Heavenly Principles hit us with it initially.
Looks like we'll have to clear out the oozing filth in this area. You two should be able to take care of it, right?
If I remember how.
Yep, we know what to do. We'll just use the lumen stone on the oozing concretion.
Good thing I equipped it, teehee. Gotta get over there without all my light disappearing. Come on, run. Boom, got it. Great. Launching attacks, the name of the game with these guys. I want to stay out of their reach as much as possible.
Rain outlines your
Oz, reveal that.
This is kind of fun. Alright, come after me. Up in the air, don't get poisoned. I love how it gets dark down there as I leave. I'll get some more of this light. Just in case. Boom, boom. Out of the way, out of the way.
Everyone hold hands.
Let's go ahead and summon Oz here. Ah, darn it. Darn it. I got hit. You know who'd be really good against these guys? Beefarita. Because you're gonna on me. Okay, we did it. Oh no!
Oh, we finally managed to rescue it.
Cause yeah, so if those nails were dispatched by Celestia to subdue the corruption of forbidden knowledge, yeah, that's like the kindest thing they've ever done. Especially if they cursed everybody in Conria.
It should be the life form from the prophecy.
How are you feeling?
That light.
You okay?
Wait, something dark is coming out. Something's not right.
Everyone, back up.
What's going on? Didn't Nahida say it was purified?
Time for round 2.
Maybe it's because such a long amount of time has passed.
That adapted to it too thoroughly.
Although the power of the oozing filth is more stable than that of the apocalypse, it is still a form of dangerous power. It might have lost its mind after being soaked in it for such a long time.
Or maybe because it possesses that information, it'll just keep getting corrupted over and over and over again.
Oh no! But we still have tons of questions we need to ask.
I should be able to purge it with my elemental power.
Wait, don't do it. This is definitely connected to the forbidden knowledge.
But this is our only chance.
I said no, and I mean it. We can't go through that again.
Traveler!
I'm sorry, I got a little anxious.
It's okay. I trust your judgment. I was being a little hasty myself. Let's see if we can think of another way.
Yeah, because Greater Lord Rukadevata put together a failsafe in Nahida, but Nahida hasn't done any such thing yet, as far as I know. So we can't afford to lose her as well. We'll just go through the same whole trouble with Irminsul. What about the crystal?
Oh yeah! You said that the elemental power in the crystal was identical to theirs.
You want to use its power, but
The Lord of Dendro seems hesitant. I too would advise caution. It's risky to use its power without fully understanding its intended use.
Yeah, what if we were meant to save it for something else?
Don't understand. This no good, that no good. Save lives. Important.
So cute.
Yes, I understand, but this is our only chance to return home. We cannot afford to be careless.
it's okay. There's no need to argue. I'll think of something to do about the elemental power that will be used. How about this? Traveler, you could try using it.
Just about to say, man, I wish I could do it. But I don't know what you need me to do.
I understand that you have an amazing resistance to forbidden knowledge.
Sure thing, I'll do it. I'm probably, honestly, it's probably not forbidden to me.
Don't overdo it, Traveler. Paimon will be worried.
Since I don't count as part of this world, you know? Oh, whoa. Oh, here we go. The power of the Dendro Archon compels you. How do you feel? Oh, good morning. Hi.
Lord of Dendro, and you others. How long have I been waiting here?
Well, when's the last date you remember? Because it has been 500 years since the apocalypse.
Yay! Looks like it worked!
That's a little loud, Paimon. We're inside. We're underground. A little echoey.
Lord of Dendro, here in person. Does that mean the apocalypse has come to an end?
Indeed.
Wait, did you get smaller again?
Oh, so surreal to see that Irminsul has even affected these guys. But smaller again.
I'm sorry, that portion of my memory is highly unreliable at the moment. I can't seem to remember who you are.
That sounds about right. After all, the purpose of my existence is precisely for those unreliable memories you speak of.
That's right, because this guy's whole point was that they wanted to continue to hold on to those memories, try to convert them to another form in order to endure them, which means that Irminsul might not have retrieved them.
You once said that the apocalypse will be completely eradicated, and that relevant memories will become unstable.
Did she say that, or did she tell you? Say that. Because I think this person remembers Rukkhadevata.
Even you couldn't promise that you'd remember our agreement after those events take place. However, you are definitely someone who stays true to your word. My sacrifice is nothing compared to your resolve.
You and I made the agreement?
Yes, you used your power to protect me. That is the reason why I was able to survive here.
Oh, the little tears in his eyes. Yeah, that's totally Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
To be honest, I'm nearing my end. I had thought I'd be stronger than this.
No one can withstand the power of the apocalypse.
In order to preserve a somewhat stable memory, I had to change the power of the apocalypse into a different form.
Wow, using the nail. So does that— oh my god, wait. If this person could— if this little elemental being could tell us anything about that forbidden knowledge.
Only the giant spike that fell from the sky
Giant
was
spike!
capable of doing something like that. But the moment I chose to go through with it,
Wait, if this is— I've always thought of these guys as the nails because of the Skyfrost nail, but if this is what you call a giant spike, like the same giant spike that fell in the desert, so does that mean that there's a nail in the desert? Where? I've been up and down that whole thing. Emphasis on down. I've been to so many underground layers. I haven't seen any nails. They pick it back up? So... this is quite satisfying to know, for many reasons.
is the moment I lost my chance of being rescued by the Lord of Dendro. But enough about me. Lord of Dendro, let's get to the important matter at hand. As you can see, I won't last much longer.
I understand, and I'm sorry, but can you please tell me what this is?
This is a fire seed.
Oh.
It's an essential item for saving the Dendro dragon. Thankfully, it appears to be in good condition. The Lord of Dendro and our people created this item together. It mimics how the Dendro dragon's heart of Oasis operates.
Fire seed. Like, you know, seeds because of the rainforest and the R&R and the seeds that are their lives. But then fire because of the desert, maybe? Or just fire because dragon?
The Dendro dragon has been tormented by the apocalypse for far too long. It too is nearing the end of its power. However, if you are able to reactivate its heart of Oasis using the fire seed, then the Dendro dragon will begin to recover.
Can't believe we're gonna meet another dragon. Dragons are so important. I do get the feeling we won't get any gratitude for this sort of thing, though.
And as a result, our homeland will return to the way it once was.
But at least nobody will die and these guys will get their homeland back, huh?
Oh, so the Heart of Oasis is a pep source of power.
No wonder the crystal was able to heal this fungus just now. That's what it's used for.
Good point. Hopefully we didn't use up too much of it.
What?
Yeah, did we use up too much of it?
You used the fire seed to save me?
Mm-hmm. Why? What's wrong?
Don't tell me we can never use it on another being now that it's bonded to you. Don't tell me that it needed every drop of power it could get.
That's... never mind. It's not your fault.
What did
You
we
didn't
do?
know.
Did we do?
The fire seed contains a high concentration of elemental power inside of it. It's very powerful, yet fragile at the same time. It is not stable in its current form. To prevent any accidents, please don't use it again.
Can we put more energy into it?
Since I am its creator, I will take responsibility for it. I assure you there's no need to worry.
Alright. Aside from being able to heal the Dendro dragon, the fire seed can also resonate with the heart of Oasis.
Right, what is that?
In other words, you'll be able to find the Dendro dragon by following the guidance of the fire seed.
It's like its heart, right? So, does that mean the dragon's connected to... It just seems like it probably has a very deep connection to the desert. I'm wondering what the effect of healing this dragon will be on the desert itself, you know?
But you should hurry. There is little time to waste.
What about you?
Forget about me. You should hurry home now.
Oh,
Everyone is returning home, including you.
yeah, they're going to bring you back some way. Some way, shape, or form? Yeah, some way or another.
As I told you, I've already lost my chance to be saved by the Lord of Dendro. Lord of Dendro, I thank you for coming to find me, and for being willing to save the Dendro dragon. Our past has been saved, and our future has been ensured. It's enough for me, just knowing that they will return home.
Do you suppose it would be bad, though, if they brought back its elemental power because of the corruption? But if it's just the elemental power and not any memories...
Hey, wait! It turned into oozing filth.
Should I purify it?
Can you use the Lumen Stone once more? I can still feel its elemental power.
Absolutely. I'm all charged
Please.
up.
Of all of us, it deserves the chance to return home the most.
Okay. Go for it, Vega. Here we go. That looks pretty clean. Yay!
This is a small ball of light that it left behind.
I can feel it. I can feel its knowledge and emotions. It has all returned to its original elemental form and is becoming one with the other family members.
Knowledge and emotions. A little bit concerned. Hopefully, nothing forbidden in there, right?
Do not be sad, my friends. Its wish has come true, and it's very happy right now.
Okay, good.
Because its external form doesn't matter, right?
Yes, because our external form does not matter, and our home has been saved. There is nothing more important than being together with family.
Family.
Let's go!
Family and home, huh?
Home.
Oh, and family. Seems like she's remembering something, even if it's not really information she's remembering, but a feeling. Jorah's feeling it, isn't she? Wow, that took all the light I had, but I suppose we were standing in that pile for a while. I never realized how much these rocks looked like those attacks the Heavenly Principles hit us with at the very beginning. I want to know so much more. Alright, so follow the directions of the little guys. Let's do this. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I want to heal a dragon. I'm also down to fight
Not
one.
much further. Follow me. We're close now.
Here we go. There's a challenge down there, but I'm not gonna do it. Eye on the prize. Eye on the prize. Advance deeper into the sandstorm. Wait. Sorry. Let's bring back Lilupar just in case. We're done with our Lumenstone after all. Boom. Oh right, it doesn't even take up any space. Bizarre. Okay, we're going to equip... Oh, what did we have before? We had this. Sure, might as well. Back in Sumeru after all, but let's definitely switch over to food. I'm just gearing up for a fight. There has to be a world boss in here somewhere because it's Nahida's second story quest, so... It's gonna have to happen eventually. And watch us get there, and for 2 we have like set up shops to experiment on Apep or something, and that's who we fight. And that's how we fight Dotore. Then again, we haven't heard hide nor hair. Is that even the phrase? We haven't seen anything from him yet.
And shifting around us. Sometimes it feels distant, but other times it seems close. This is its way of warning us. It has already noticed our presence.
So it's definitely here. To think, I was probably so close when I was exploring around here before. I never ran into it. Do you think we'll go into that light that we were forbidden from going into? First time we were here? What's that? Is that Sealy? No, it's one of those like beacon things, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. Oh, hey, that's an obelisk. I'll mark that. Obelisk. So excited. I'm so excited.
Rain outlines your fate.
Oh, part 6. Oh, darn it. Well, if it was Summon Sandstorm, then I've definitely already been here. So I probably read this. Oh, I don't think I read this, actually. Oh my god, I haven't read this. Okay, let's read this really quick, because this looks amazing. Records of the Ancient Oases, Part 7. Sorry, Part 6. The machines operate too quickly and will wound people at times, and badly, too. Yet machines are valuable, while manpower can simply be replaced. Wow. Another night without sleep. Marak says that she heard screaming from the factory. The old folks say that it's the howling of shattered Jinn. Can Jinn feel agony too? Do they hate this labor that runs like water just as we do? Marak claims that she met a woman in the factory at midnight, dressed like the dancing girls at the Zabzerus festival, and yet appearing like a Jinn mother, and the machines fell silent at her arrival. Lilupar, she called herself. She came amongst us and sang for us, and she stayed with us in silence. She could cure our exhaustion and hurts, and she could even heal those who had their fingers bitten off or limbs turned away by berserk machines. She also said that she could only come to us in secret when there was moonlight, or her healing benediction would not work. Marak was taken away by armed people. Her and her big mouth. Oh no! Wow.
No, my sword!
I didn't realize they had an industrial era. The factories and whatnot. Hey, this is kind of where we're supposed to go, actually. Funny. Right up there. No, we're probably supposed to go under here, aren't we? Which way do we come from? We came from this way. I'm thinking we've got to go into those tunnels, right? Right, Nita? Ooh. Okay, Nahida, do you know how many oculi you need? You need 1 more. For your next level, at least. V, teleporter across the road, here-ish. I'm using a lot of pins today, not great. Hello? Oh, here we go. Oh, I should check my artifacts!
If we keep going that way.
Oh my god, a cutscene? Is it a Wenut?
Something's over there.
I can't see anything, it's too sandy. What? What? Oh, it's huge!
We found it. Apep, the Dendro Dragon.
Oh, it came out to greet us. I was expecting like a Dvalin. You know? Oh my god, when we found that tunnel and I was like, it looks like a worm tunnel, but it feels like a dragon tunnel. It's a worm-like dragon. It doesn't have wings. I love it. That is so cool. It's huge.
I knew it would be big, but not that big.
Suddenly a whole culture living in here is not as surprising. Ha 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 ha.
Puny god.
Oh,
Puny human. Leave my domain.
we're here to help you.
Frail life forms like you cannot survive in the endless sands of the desert.
Pep, we're here to save you.
I do not need saving, especially not by you, Brewer.
Uh-huh.
You are no different from Amun.
Who?
Both of you have only existed for a fraction of what you know as time. Yet you call yourselves lords of this land by leaning on the heavens' glow.
Kind of. Can't refute you there. Is Amun King Deshret?
You're better off paying attention to your path ahead, as you will fall where you've fallen before.
But how did King Deshret... Look how shocked Vega looks. How did King Deshret get Celestia's assistance? He died during the Archon War. Was he already dead by that time? I don't even know. I need to check my timeline, but I'm too like, oh, right now.
I know that you hate both gods and humans, but you've grown too weak now. Can't you let go of your hatred, even for only a moment?
No, it kind of seems like King Deshret didn't die during the Archon War. Because he died because of the forbidden knowledge. So does that mean that he coexisted with Nahida? How is that even possible? Anyway, it's not the time.
Let go. For only a moment.
And I mean, Rukkhadevata, of course, not Nahida.
Foolish Brewer. You will find no gratefulness from me, even if you heal me.
Yeah, that's about what I expected. Wow. Look at it.
You will only be reviving the dragon that will destroy Sumeru and the Seven Nations.
How are we supposed to fight that thing?
No, you're ill, that's all.
That I am. Time will bring death to all. It's unavoidable. Although I am gravely ill, my mind remains clear. I am different from the ancient dragons that came to terms with you.
Okay, okay.
There's no need for this. There's no point in fighting. What we need is the truth.
The truth. The shackles that the god of wisdom cannot escape from.
The dramatic stings every time we switch back to Opep.
I have paid dearly for the truth, and you shall do the same soon enough.
Are we even going to fight? Like, it's too big. What are we gonna fight?
Hey, don't leave!
Careful, something's coming.
Maybe just like its minions? It's little...
What is
Whoa.
that? Paimon's never seen that before!
Elemental life forms?
It's our family.
Oh no.
Huh? They're your family too? But they don't look anything like fungi.
They've adapted differently.
External form not important. Inner nature same.
The composition of their elemental power is identical to ours. In other words, they're residents of our homeland.
Is this what they've become after experiencing the apocalypse?
How bizarre.
This is also a form of adaptation, although a most gruesome and pitiful one. Many of our family members never made it out of the Dendro Dragon.
I don't think that just fighting these guys will be the New World boss. Can't be.
They've gradually taken this form in order to survive the apocalypse.
Is there any way to avoid fighting them?
Great question.
Hey! Can you guys talk? We're here to rescue you!
No response. They're not responding.
They've given it their all just to survive.
They're being drawn by the fire seed. Only its power can temporarily free them from their pain.
But we'd better save it. We'd better save that for the main event. It's not worth expending it on a temporary release.
All that remains are the instincts to survive and search for energy needed to do so. Everything else has been discarded in the process of adaptation.
So this is the result of forbidden knowledge.
Would our world become the same if forbidden knowledge was allowed to rampage across Tevat? Like fish struggling on land, unable to find a single puddle of fresh water in the entire world.
We can talk about this later. Let's deal with them first.
Yes, but please try to be gentle with them. They are not evil in nature. All they want to do is survive.
Is it possible to just knock these guys out? Is that a thing I can even do? Hi guys.
I see everything.
Oh, you look like a pufferfish. Oh, you're exploding. Yikes. Oh, I'm trapped. Big yikes.
By royal decree.
Kinda cool. But yikes. That's really cool, but also yikes. Goodness me. What is this, Pac-Man? Ah! Ugh. They're actually not that durable, are they? Does that make sense? Oh, wow. Please, Kirama.
They used up all their strength. They don't seem aggressive anymore.
Oh, good. We just exhausted them. Smart.
They want to go home.
Yes, it was never their intention to leave the Dendro Dragon.
Is there a way to make them revert to their elemental form? Years of torment is what turned them into their current state. Their external form has become their shackles.
And maybe if we can release them, then our little Hydro friend will be able to absorb them.
It seems only the Fire Seed or a Pep's Heart of Oasis can save them. But it'll be risky if we use the Fire Seed again.
Correct. We cannot use the Fire Seed again.
Everyone goes home, not just us.
Oh, they were best.
This is becoming quite the dilemma.
Let me think for a second.
It's so cool to see her eyes moving as she thinks.
It's fine. Let's use the power of the Fire Seed. I can't bear leaving them in the desert like this.
But
Don't worry, the decision is on me. I'll take responsibility for whatever happens.
you better not end up sacrificing yourself to save that dragon, Nahida. Or so help me.
It won't require much elemental power. I'm just worried that it'll become unstable. But as long as I use my elemental power to stabilize it a little, it shouldn't be a problem.
If you're sure.
Thank you. Sorry. Stubborn.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro.
Returning home is the most important thing to you. I've come to understand that during our travels.
This is so tense.
I'm not doing this just to protect you, but also because I hope to use you and your experience and try speaking to a Pep again. After all, that giant Dendro Dragon is also your family. Maybe it would listen.
I will stand with you, Lord of Dendro. I will never forget your kindness.
Oh, I hope you don't die in the process.
Yes!
You're excited. Maybe this will be like the Inazuman Archon quest, where we had all these different voices working together to convince her to change her mind.
Thank you. Alright, here it goes.
Family. We will all be able to go home soon.
Oh, got him. Right. Where'd they go? Ah, perfect, perfect.
Whoa. It's shining now.
Oh, whoa! I was about to say, I hope your head doesn't get too stuffed. It's getting bigger.
Endless amounts of knowledge and emotions are moving inside of me. They're all very excited.
Maybe you'll evolve into the new Dendro Dragon. You'll be the new home.
To imagine such growth could be achieved in such a short period of time.
It's because you're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
Hopes and dreams.
Yes, finally, we can go home.
This is the last part. Let's go.
I love the dramatic music. Okay. Oh, another one? I can't even see it. Is it worth it trying to get it? It's kind of up there, but I see the path. As long as that guy doesn't get blocked by that rock. Perfect. Okay, just really quick. Don't want to put two Oculus markers so close to each other, you know? It just seems redundant. Got it. Great. Okay. Find where Apep is hidden. Well, I have a guess. It's probably in a place called Apep's Resort, where my guidance is leaving me to, you know? Yeah. That way. Nope. Whoever you are, I'm not interested. I'm busy. Gotta go fight a dragon instead. Ha 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 ha. Rachel, how are you hurt again? Ah! I guess from the, elemental life forms. I really want everybody to be at top HP. going into this presumed fight. Seriously, what are we going to fight? Could it be some corrupted life form? A corrupted memory of Rukkhadevata? Could be a dragon. Because when you think about it, think about the previous world bosses. In Mondstadt, it was a dragon. In Larua, it was a dragon. In Inazuma, it was the Archon, in another form, basically. Right, Shogun, that is. So, could be a dragon. Could be a corrupted form of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or something. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It really is. Please don't attack me.
Cave is
Thank you.
huge. Could this be where the Dendro Dragon lives?
We can't go any further.
Yeah. Who knows what's inside that cave?
Dragon.
Our goal is not only to find the dragon,
Dragon.
but to also enter the world inside of it.
Oh, maybe we'll fight dragon consciousness. Maybe we'll fight dragon corruption?
That will be impossible if we can't get it to cooperate with us.
In the realm of consciousness, though.
But how are we gonna do that? It doesn't seem to want to help at all.
I'll see what I can do.
Beg. Plead.
Pep, I know we don't see eye to eye, and that we have a very different understanding of the world and its orders. However, we are both born of elemental power, and both suffered the torment of forbidden knowledge. We are not that different. And right now, we share a common enemy. We should not let our differences get in the way.
Wonder if the Dendro Dragon's even willing to listen.
I don't care about what you believe in, who you hate, or what you've done in the name of hatred. Nor do I expect you to be grateful.
Wow. Beautiful.
I'm here to save both you and your people. My people.
Our people.
They've been searching for a way to save you ever since they left their homeland. They yearn for a chance to return home. And now that everything is over, all the hatred that you harbor has lost its meaning. Rather than continuing to fight, you should consider the life you've produced.
Void. Yelling into the void.
No response.
Maybe you should speak to it?
Your eagerness to survive means that you haven't given up on that world yet. If you claim to know so much more than I, then why don't you truly think about why you want to survive? And why you're so vengeful?
Oh, nice. Yes? Still no good. Never mind. Hurry, grab onto me.
Please keep everyone safe.
Oh, we're all getting brought in?
Send us to the homeland.
Yes, let's go! Oh my god, here we go. We've been ambushed, but kind of in exactly the way we wanted, it seems. Here's our chance. Where are we?
Nahida, where are we?
Where am I?
Huh? And what about the Traveler? Where'd she go?
Oh, am I with the elemental life forms, maybe?
I was only able to ensure that we made it here safely. It's possible we arrived at different locations.
So this is inside the dragon?
Well, then let's go have a look up ahead. Paimon's feeling really worried.
Yep, let's go. I wouldn't worry too much. The Traveler's no pushover.
Paimon knows that. It's just that Paimon isn't used to not having the Traveler around.
Man, 2 quests in a row we got separated.
Let's hurry. She might be just up ahead.
What a team. What a duo. Where am I? Oh! Never mind, I'm Nahida. What shape does the self hold? Interesting. Yeah, that's the third. So, themes so far. Wow, that's a boss arena, isn't it? We've had family. We've had mimicry. And now we're having, like, true identity and true self. Kind of a subset of the mimicry thing. Because the elemental life forces, or life beings, were able to mimic other creatures because they had, like, a true self. And then their outer shell around that. So those are the themes I found so far. This doesn't look very healthy. Oh dear Dendro Dragon. Won't you please let us heal you?
What's that?
It's, an olive?
That should be the heart of Oasis. All we need to do is light it with the fire seed, and it'll restore a pep with elemental power.
That was gonna be my next guess.
The damage it suffered internally will also slowly begin to heal.
Then let's hurry and light it! We still need to find the Traveler!
Something's about to go wrong.
Alright, hang on.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Did the seed disintegrate? Oh god.
Wait! The fire seed! What happened?
Don't tell me. So it was created by those elemental beings and Nahida, or Great Lord Rukjavata, who knows. Maybe, now that it's destroyed, they have to make a new one, or some sort of replacement power, and all those elemental beings that we've made friends with are going to sacrifice themselves?
It shattered.
Oh dear.
It was even more unstable than I expected.
Uh-oh.
But why? We barely used it!
I'm not sure. Perhaps the fire seed was only capable of protecting one person? But if I didn't use its power on everyone, there's no way of knowing where you could have been sucked into. And even if that's the case, there's no reason for it to simply shatter, unless...
Maybe it's this place?
Unless what?
Unless I was already in a weakened state when I created this fire seed. Which would be when we had first saved the desert.
Okay.
Oh no. Wait, let's put that aside for a moment. If the fire seed has shattered, wouldn't that mean we came all this way for nothing? Oh, do you know what we should do now, Nahida? Oh, come on, Paimon, think!
We just need elemental power. Nahida's not exactly at, you know, top battery, because she was using her power a lot earlier, too. Maybe I could help?
Don't worry, Paimon. This is my responsibility. The fire seed is technically just a ball of highly concentrated elemental power. Although my elemental power is slightly different than that of elemental life forms, I gained a better understanding of it when I turned into a fungus. So, all I have to do is imitate that power, while adding some of my own. And I'll be able to do what the fire seed was supposed to.
You're gonna become the fire seed?
Just hope she doesn't overextend herself.
Yes. It'll take a lot of power from me, but it still won't be anything compared to when I was in the desert.
But she thinks she survived that, but she didn't. Not really. Greater Lord Rukjavata didn't.
I might, however, become even smaller.
What happens if you keep getting smaller?
I bet she'll turn into a seed.
I'll become a blade of grass or a twig. Basically, I'll return to how I was first born.
Oh, just a single blade of grass.
I will be able to unleash power beyond my limits if I can reverse the process of growth.
Oh, that's a good point. We've established how much power goes into growing, so if she ungrows herself, it's kind of like a bond, an atomic bond, you know?
But you'll lose everything. You'll not only lose your appearance, but you'll lose your emotions, memories, and who knows what else?
That's all right. None of that matters compared to the dangers that a pep is facing right now.
No, wait! There has to be another way. Besides, what will Sumeru do if you turn into a twig?
Maybe you and the Traveler can plant me in the soil of Sumeru once it is all over.
We'll plant her. We've planted a lot of Sumeru roses.
I can still communicate with the world through the forest. It's just that you won't be able to see me for some time.
You can't be serious.
I don't think this is going to happen. I think something else is going to happen. But to be honest, like, it's a great sacrifice on her part. But so long as she doesn't vanish entirely, she'll be safe. We'll take care of her. She'll return.
If the Traveler were here, she definitely wouldn't let you go through with it.
But I would feel bad. She just got her freedom. I suppose in her own mind. She wasn't trapped? I don't know. Maybe... I'm trying to remember when Irminsul replaced her memories, if she thought she was trapped by the academia, or what. I suppose she still thought that. Anyways. It'd be kind of a bummer. She just got free, and then she has to be a plant again, in one spot.
If we knew this was how you were going to take responsibility, then we never would have agreed in the first place!
Hey Paimon, you're an elemental being. Can you help?
I'm sorry, Paimon, but we're out of options.
Can Apep help?
Not all eagles who have fallen to the ground can soar in the sky once again. But if no risks are taken, then the eagle will be grounded forever.
No. Please, no, Nahida!
What's gonna happen? Oh. Oh dear. Somebody cutting their way in? Oh, it's these guys. Oh, it's me! Hi! Oh, good. These guys are safe too.
The fire seed shattered, and she's...
I know. A sacrifice must be made.
I knew it!
Not by the Lord of Dendro.
I freaking knew it!
We've all grown on this long journey.
I
If
knew
the
it.
purpose of that growth was to return home, then our wishes have come true.
Oh! For a second there, it looked like one of the seeds you find in withering zones.
Would you lend us your power?
Oh, all of its family it's recovered.
You knew it would come to this. All the knowledge, language, and emotions that you have learned will be reverted into pure elemental energy. In your new homeland, nothing of who you were will remain. You won't be
Nara, all
remembered
over
by anyone. Is that truly the return you've always dreamed of?
Lord of Dendro, don't be sad. This is not your home. We go home. Lord of Dendro should also go home.
Hear us, please. Feel our heartfelt desires. Awaken!
I freaking knew it. Oh, there we go. Okay.
To
Hello.
imagine such growth could be achieved in such time.
Voice in the memories.
It's because you're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
I was not expecting this.
Yes. We can go home.
Look at it. So it is a twisted elemental life form. Warden of the last oasis. Evolved to an apocalyptic millennium. Wow. Oh, trial Nahida again. I'm kind of just standing here to be honest. They look like those spiky seeds. Oh, they follow you too.
By royal decree.
Dendro, 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 every time we can, Dendro. Oh, the song.
The Temple of Wisdom.
It's a new song. Okay. It's kind of cute. Kind of reminds me of like a very strange puppy. Out of the way. I just wanted you to heal, and you're all healed. So, oh dear me. There we go. Are we good? Is there a phase 2? Oh. Heart defeat? Okay, good. I was gonna say, we just fixed this heart. We're not gonna hurt it.
Protecting your elemental power. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh dear.
We'll never meet again.
Oh boy. Okay. Goodness me. Oh, whoa. Redacted? Do you suppose...
No matter how
Oh my
long it
god.
takes. This is the agreement we made.
Who is talking? Because waiting for her, I'm guessing her... 1 damage. I'm guessing her is Rukadevata. But who is talking? Would that be... Male voice who? Deshret? I'm glad we can't do any damage to the heart ourselves. Ah! Not you again! Very scary.
Make yourselves at home.
Yeah, Pac-Man pufferfish type guy. Okay, so we're basically... because these are elemental life forms who've been corrupted by the forbidden knowledge and having to adapt to that for all the centuries that Apep has had to hold it. I suppose it makes sense that we need to kind of... We're fighting the literal physical embodiment of all the forbidden knowledge that we're trying to clear out. Oh dear. You come after me, I'm hiding in my animation immediately. I hope you know this. Nice, nice. Why did I feel a giant shadow loom over me? It looks like honey. I'm growing! Oh, it looks much healthier. Oh, and the Guardian! It's beautiful! Oh, we have to fight it again? Oh, the song! Interesting. Ooh. Into the hymn? Aha, I found it! Who's Nur? Not Apep. Maybe? Oh, there's lore happening and I'm trying to survive a fight! Don't dance too far. Out of the way, out of the way. Good job, good job. Can you still reach? You sure can. The song! It's beautiful. Oh wow, that looks like music! That looked like DNA. Oh nice, we were just out of its radius. Why are you fighting us now? I guess just because you don't like us, you want us to leave. That's fair, to be honest. Into the hymn. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. It's so cute. It's so pretty. Oh, it's healing me. Well then, don't mind if I do. It healed Xingqiu at least. Or maybe it was the swords, but I kind of thought it wasn't the swords. This thing looks so cool. Interesting that they're calling this thing that can protect us a hymn. Like the sun's passage, eh? Wow. So that must be our new fight.
Hey! Can you hear Paimon? Say something!
I was waiting for that for a long time.
You fungi said that your form didn't matter, right? Then let us know that you're alright.
It's enough, Paimon. I know you're sad.
Their knowledge, memories, and emotions have been reverted to elemental power and released. They are no longer able to respond to you. The guardians that have accompanied me for countless eras have also transformed into my elemental power, just as they did.
So those guardians, really quick. Are we assuming that they're also elemental life forms, or do we think there's some sort of, like, smaller dragon species?
They will be born once again now that they're one. There's nothing to be sad about.
It really is just like the Aranara.
But that's different! They won't ever be the same.
Paimon, we will never understand it, and it will never understand us. That's how it's destined to be.
Really? Destiny? We're gonna play the Destiny card?
But as long as you can be healthy again, then nothing else matters to me, Apep. Sumeru will be free from threat as long as your health is maintained.
I thought that my rage would be kindled once my power returned to me.
Is it not?
However, what I feel now is a feeling that has long eluded me. The feeling of peace.
Oh wow. I'm guessing it was the effect of the corruption upon Apep that it wasn't able to feel peace for so many centuries.
The forbidden knowledge influenced you ever since you were contaminated, greatly amplifying your hatred and rage.
Yes, there's no denying that. Although my hatred for that usurper from beyond the heavens still stirs deep within me, destroying you and your people serves me no purpose.
Usurper from beyond the heavens? Are we talking about the first who came? So maybe Apep really was here at that time. Maybe Apep really was the original in this area.
Be that as it may, my position still stands, and I will have nothing to do with you.
Yeah, that's fair. Its voice reminds me of a Cloud Retainer.
When you inevitably perish due to your ever-expanding curiosity, I will still sneer and mock you in my heart.
Heesh! Who could put up up with you.
I respect your decision, and with time, I will prove to you that we will not repeat our mistakes. Before you begin resting, there is one last thing I would like to know. How did you become affected by forbidden knowledge?
Great question.
It's a long story. We all once believed in the distant past that only forbidden knowledge could give us enough power to defeat the heavenly principles.
Oh, so that's why. Curious.
The Dragon King acquired the power of darkness from outside of this world and led us in a fight against the order established by the outsiders.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Nibelung? Writing that down. Are you talking about the battle between the first who came and the sovereigns?
Dragon King?
Dragon King?
An unimaginable war took place into that, causing destruction on an unprecedented scale. The world itself was on the verge of collapse. In war, the victor would inherit the right to shape the world, while the losers must turn into ash.
Interesting angle right here. I feel like I'm being watched, but okay.
But I didn't give up on searching for a way to turn the tides, even after the death of the Dragon King.
So he died. I'm curious though, because remember what we learned about gods? Their death causing great change or destruction because of all the power within them that's released. Kind of like what we were just learning about what would happen if Apep died, you know? Where's the death of the Dragon King? Where did that happen? It must have been millennia ago. I mean, we're talking like thousands of years before even the Archon War, probably. But surely there would still be some remnant of its impact on the surface.
As I attempted to collect more forbidden knowledge from the corners of the world, as it was on the verge of collapse, I was stopped by the giant spike that fell from the sky.
Okay, so that's... I'm gonna go ahead and assume, until proven otherwise, that that's why this spike fell that day. It wasn't an accident, it wasn't caused by something, like some battle in the heavens or some sort of damage causing something to break. It was deliberately dropped to stop Apep.
Sand dunes arose where there was only forest. And it was as if even Sumeru itself was trying to tell me that the era of the dragons was over.
But you still didn't give up, did you? Because of Amun Al-Ahmar.
Yeah.
Yes. Al-Ahmar eventually obtained this power with the help of Nabu Malikata.
So they were deliberately looking for that forbidden knowledge. It wasn't an accident. And they were looking for it to challenge Celestia? One of my endgame theories being the Fatui were right all along is kind of getting some points. I don't know about the Fatui, but at least the Saritsa. Interesting. Then again, maybe her plan is just to bail, abandon this world. Maybe she doesn't want to directly fight Celestia. Whoever wants to fight Celestia, you were right. Hey, wait, that's us! We want to fight Celestia! Hey! Maybe we were on the right track all along.
His ambitions continued to grow, and he planned to establish a powerful kingdom in my domain.
And how did you feel about that?
Although I didn't think much of him, I allowed his actions under one condition.
That he would share all of his forbidden knowledge with you? So if they were collecting forbidden knowledge, how come it only started to corrupt them at that point? Like, did King Deshrite get some forbidden knowledge and it immediately started to corrupt him? If so, then how come Apep's earlier knowledge didn't corrupt it? Or was there a certain threshold they had to break? Or did somebody just start taking notice?
The condition was that after his death, all the knowledge he came to accumulate would belong to me. At that time, I still harbored deep regrets. By the time the Dragon King finally returned...
What?
The world had irrevocably changed.
Returned? Are they alive?
Some of the dragons have grown close to your kind, and have forgotten all about our hatred from when the world was taken from us. And some died, leaving behind nothing but their bones. while others chose to flee after experiencing pain and agony.
Flee where? Flee to the depths? Flee to the beyond the sky? And some died, leaving behind nothing but their bones. Makes me think of Dragonspine again. You know, how this adds so much more complexity to the fact that didn't Gold try to, like, create Durin? Didn't Gold try to create a dragon? Oh dear. That decision was actually much more significant than I realized.
But for me, the scales and will of the Dragon King still shine bright in my heart. Even to this day.
If they've returned, where are they? Did they leave again? Where'd they go? Are they dead again?
I will follow them until the end of my time.
Where are they? Are they getting reinforcements from the stars or something?
You really are insane.
No, they wouldn't do that. Because their enemies came from beyond the sky, you know?
When Alachmar's proud kingdom collapsed, I swallowed him whole as I agreed and absorbed his elemental power.
I guess that explains why we don't have a King Deshret death zone. Oh!
However, what I gained was no benefit. No. I gained the apocalypse.
Forbidden knowledge.
I used up all my strength just trying to keep the pain under control. I had no energy to analyze the knowledge he had accumulated.
They learned nothing. That kinda sucks.
But even then, I still believe that his insanity was far greater than that of my own.
How so?
So that's how the apocalypse started.
I admit that I fell for his trap. I was like a final failsafe in his plan.
Pretty much. Contained the knowledge fairly well.
Tiny Booer, and the rest of you, continue forward. I shall keep a watchful eye.
Okay.
How far will a life so dear and precious to the heavenly principles be able to go? I wonder.
Dear and precious to the heavenly principles? What happened to the arrogation of mankind? I don't think they like us that much. Do I get any drops? Wow. Wow, you really think it's just a fun little adventure with some fungi?
Looks like we've been sent back out. Still in one piece, too.
And in the end, you learn about Dragon Kings? And the secrets behind King Deshret and the Forbidden Knowledge? And what's her name? Nabu Malikata? That's the goddess of flowers, right? A known good friend of Greater Lord Vikatavata.
The dragon will need to rest for a very long time before it is fully healthy again.
And we're going to be bothering it every week.
It's not as ruthless as it was before. Curing the dragon of its illness has seemingly made it more open to reason.
Nobody's in a good mood when they're feeling sick. Even though we accomplished something really important, Paimon still doesn't feel happy for some reason.
Bringing everyone home was supposed to be a happy occasion, but it seems to have lost some of its meaning.
Indeed. Although they'll still have the chance to be born again, they've lost their memories of their journey and their feelings for their homeland. Each opportunity for growth is unique in its own way. Perhaps the immense power we released was the pouring out of all these irreplaceable emotions that had built up over time.
Can you really call a place with no family your home?
Family. Right! The hydrofungus left behind its family.
What about its child, whose name we still don't know?
Those two fungi might be waiting for it to return.
Oh, you have to tell them.
Oh yeah! Let's hurry and go take a look! How are we going to explain all the complicated things that happened?
Emotions. Oh boy. So no drops for me, I guess. Surely there's a boss here though, right? I can do this again though, right? What's this? That's a one-time. What's this? That's a domain. That's weird. Maybe it only pops up after I complete the quest? Surely they have to give me a second world boss, right? Don't tell me I'm about to run into Dottore or something. You've got to tell me now. Am I about to run into Dottore? Because I'm missing a second world boss. Boing. Boing. Okay. Oh, they're still waiting. Right outside human civilization, probably terrified out of their minds. Patiently waiting for their family to come back.
They're still here! Have they really been waiting here all this time?
Oh dear.
We're back.
I'm sorry. I really am. But it's gone home and won't be able to return for a very long time. Don't be sad. It did it to protect you. Your happiness is more important to it than anything else in the world. It said that Noor is its most important family member.
Oh, that's what I was talking about. It means light, doesn't it?
That's your name, isn't it?
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Wow. This is wonderful. So it has left traces of itself after all.
It's such a metaphor for Ruka Tabata too.
They will definitely meet again. Someday.
I wonder. Oh, making me sad with the final sentence in this quest, aren't you? Oh boy. How are you guys feeling? Are you sure about that? Nor? Yeah, that seems about right. Nahida?
Hey!
Nothing there. Repelled it, oops. Wow, I kind of feel like my heart was just ripped out of my chest a little bit, you know? But we did it. We did it. We finished all the major quests in this area. We do still have one more world quest. I'll keep mentioning that every time though, because we will be doing that before Fontaine. Wow. Wow! Dragon King! Ah! Some of the dragons have forgotten their hatred. Like Dvalin, one assumes. I don't know how young or old Dvalin is in the dragon scheme of things. But he seems pretty chill with most people these days. Same with, Ishtaha. Is that an investigate right there? It totally is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do I have a domain? Or no? You? Aha! Got him. Yeah, so I can do the full price one. Let's see what the drops are. Oh, a little butterfly? A long extinct insect. Wow. I should definitely read these at some point. Let's read them now. A fern taken from the oasis within Apep's body. At the dawn of time, the world belonged to dragons. Also, this is so funny. If you haven't read that book, and then you came across this boss, and you're just like, what on earth are you talking about? I imagine that happened to most players. There, the ferns were the first to sprout in the lush, verdant world of Apep's court. You're not the verdant lord, are you? In the ages after, these ferns would become leaves, vines, roots, trees, blanketing the world with their touch. But Apep still remembers the first fronds as it stretched freely toward the sky, making a sound so delicate as to go unheard. So... interesting. Kind of the origin of all plants, maybe. Primordial green... oh, wait, that world-span fern. Cool. Primordial green bloom. Okay. The passing of eons, flowers grew in fragrance and volume, and they gained a collection of titles as numerous as the stars in the night sky. However, this first flower to bloom never bore any name. For the dragons of old, even if a rose lost its name, it would not lose its scent. Naming things is but how lesser, ephemeral beings understand the world. Life is not constrained by words, and will always grow and evolve. Now that is fascinating. Especially because we're starting to see hints, which delight me, of how important names are to this world. This flower and the dragon civilization did not use names as much. Okay. Ever amber. Inside the amber, a small, long, extinct insect remains frozen in time. To the tree, it was the circumstance that led this little life to be wreathed within its amber. Oh, it was circumstance. But for said life, this was fate. Following the heaven-sent disaster, wood, vines, roots, and all manner of flora withered and turned to dust. A great many life forms disappeared. But in the stillness of amber, a nameless insect endures in this otherworldly oasis, reaching a future that no others of its kind could. I see. A creature of the rainforest that was the desert. Or the desert that was the rainforest. Forever frozen in time. These are cool. Midlander Bobile. Is that the... Do I get the same ones from... Wanderer? I do. I don't know if I've gotten any of these. Oh, I've gotten one. These things are so rare, I swear. I've gotten 2 total. Also, interesting. It's, I'm guessing it's Dendro over here? That's the right one, yes. It is. That makes sense. Oh, wait. I just want to read these. Cool. Okay, so we did it. I do have my domain. Great. I remember it took me a really long time to find this domain. I thought it would be like right here or something, and I just didn't notice it was there. It was really funny. So, we have our domain. We did our quest. We've just got 1 major world quest left to do, I think? Question mark? And then we're off to Fontaine. Can you believe it? I can't believe we have our first Fontaine quest! Soloist's prologue too. If Fontaine is like music themed, I'm going to be so excited. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, here's our next world quest we need to do, I do believe. So, we know what our future looks like. We just dealt with the past. Oh, my heart. Those little guys are so cute. They always get us with the cute NPCs, I swear. Ah, and it's so strange, because it's like... It's so similar to the Arnara and how willing they were to sacrifice themselves for a greater cause, I suppose you could say, for the home that they loved. But they lost themselves entirely in the process. It's just wow. Wow. So I guess that's our final theme. We have family, mimicry, true self, and sacrifice, specifically when sacrifice is kind of bittersweet due to the consequence of it, you know? Anyhow, that's our episode for today. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I want to give a special thanks to our Patreon supporters, Jay Blakewood, Connoissard, Mary, Edu, Power of Chaos, and our anonymous patrons. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye now.